Alysa has the moon in Virgo. Again, it's about a 90% possibility that she's going to have the moon in Virgo, folks. If she were born very late in the day on her birthday, then perhaps it would be Libra. But likely, more likely than not, it's going to be a Virgo moon. So let's talk about that first, because the Virgo moon is one of the moon positions that can be challenging, and I'm going to explain why. Virgo is a sign that is very discriminating. It is very smart. Virgo is a Mercury-ruled sign, folks, and Mercury, the planet, rules the head. Virgo moon can be very challenging because it's a Mercury-ruled sign. As I said, Mercury rules the head. Well, the moon's job is our emotions. And so people who have a Virgo moon have a tendency to put a layer of mental processing in between them and the emotion that they feel. Also, Virgo has a tendency to be perfectionistic. And so, if you think about it, as the emotion comes in, the Virgo moon person is usually trying to categorize it, analyze it, name it, what feeling it is, for example, like what exactly is it? But then, in addition, decide whether the feeling is proper or not. Now, the sign of Virgo, they say Virgo the Virgin, but folks, it has nothing to do with sexuality and has everything to do with purity. Okay, Virgo is a sign that likes purity, cleanliness, and good health, which is why Virgo people, many of them go into biology and life sciences. They go into medicine, they go into veterinary, they go into wellness of all kinds, because Virgo is the sign that deals with health and wellness. But Virgo also is a sign that is very discriminating, and they have a tendency to assign emotions in such a way in a Virgo moon that is almost this emotion is right and this emotion is wrong. And there are no emotions that are right or wrong, good people. It makes the challenge of the Virgo person to be able to step back, try to ignore the mental processing and just feel what they're going to feel. So it's not always easy to work with a Virgo moon. It can be very challenging. Also, because Virgo is a Mercury-ruled sign. When you have a lot of planets in Mercury-ruled signs, both Virgo and also in this case Gemini is the other planet that Mercury rules, there can be a tendency toward nervous system disorders. Anxiety is the one that comes to mind the most. But there are plenty of situations where that Mercury energy can make people quite anxious. So as we look at this chart and we think about the moon, remember that the moon's our emotional center. Alysa probably spends a lot of time figuring out what emotions are the right ones or the wrong ones, or tries to classify them. Hopefully what she'll realize, I mean, she's 20 now. Hopefully, as she gets older, she'll realize that that process is by and large unnecessary. But that's what you often will come up with when you're dealing with someone who is a Virgo moon.